I like how like Pati is the only one that actually like paid attention to the fact that I was just like I would prefer people to go to YouTube as to get the watch time up. And then the first thing I see is Rexy on Twitch. There she goes. Good job, Rexy. All right, let me fix this so that that actually is because it's supposed to show up on uh it's supposed to show the entire chat so that everyone can see it, but for whatever reason it's not showing it. Not yet. That is what we're working to get unlocked over there. Let's see, where's it
Can't
at?
do this on YouTube.
Thank you for the. Well, that's actually 52 months. Almost said 46. It's the streak of 46. But you're still official agent of the agency, diplomatic immunity, Blicky. Best agent emotes on Twitch, any choice of a suit and or vest. Is this it? Where is it? Because I know I've seen it before. Uh, I don't. You're adjusting to this platform. It's nothing really to adjust to. Just less. Just think of it as a skeleton version of what Twitch usually is. There's a way. Like, there's actually a plugin that makes it look just like Twitch's chat. Like, if it really is that off-putting. But I'll explain exactly why. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I've actually like kind of discovered in regards to how certain things work. But where the freak is this? So if you guys notice, like the chat looks a little bit different on the screen. Uh, heck, this is wrong as well. The freak, what is this? Let me switch scenes because I gotta like fix a lot of stuff for whatever reason. Um, oh yeah, it's time for it to start wilding because of the fact that it does not like my camera. That still has not changed. Where did I know I seen this last time when I had updated it and I looked directly at it and it was just like, oh yeah, you can combine this chat with the other chat so then people can actually see everything and I just don't see it. Uh, this thing, it also has a text to speech thing in it too, so that would make it easier for like the VR stream as well. All right, let's do this. Maybe it's because of the fact that I had the camera up that might be causing it to like I was like watching the stream slightly in the like back part of it. Maybe that might ease it up a little bit. Um, I might have to just look this up just to figure this all the way out. Yeah, it's still bugging. I don't know why this camera is like all of a sudden just like so super duper resource intensive and heavy and stuff. Let's see. Um, while I'm here, you guys, if you would be so kind as to, if you still utilize that thing known as Twitter, some people for whatever reason call it X. Uh, I did a tweet. That tweet has to do with a contest for Meld because they are paying, or technically, I mean, yeah, they are paying, but it's they're basically giving away TwitchCon tickets, two of them, as well as plus $5,000 for people that why they're streaming and all this, that, and the third. Uh, you just gotta had to make a video basically, and so I did that. Throw a like on it, all that cool stuff. That would be great. Uh, okay. Let me look into this real quick and see if I can find like the details that I'm looking for. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, it says it on here, but how do you freaking get to it? Um, also, one thing that I ended up finding out, I just like tested it while Pop was live on Tuesday, was that when you're like live, like it generally it's not even just live, like it's the idea of doing anything with uh YouTube, it has better metrics for you if you interact with things more. Um, and what I mean by that is that, for example, my shorts. Uh, so my best performing short is my surprisingly, it's not my TikTok tutorial. It's actually, held on, I go take a look at it because I saw it earlier. Because I was talking to Pop about it because I did like a little experiment with it. Um, let me see. I gotta go to my pictures because I took a screenshot because I was like, it was just something that I kind of like learned over time, just experimenting, and then I wasn't entirely too sure of like how true it was actually, and whatever the case may be. So I kind of like did an experiment, and it was just something that I wanted to see how things were going ultimately. Because if you guys notice, um, the freak, why am I not like logging in? This thing's acting so freaking slow. Um, I'm trying to like bring up the chat so that I can have it pop up so that everyone can see each other's messages and stuff and this, that, and the third. Oh God. So anyways, as I was saying, my best performing short was a Lethal Company clip. It It was basically that one where I ended up getting well, I didn't get him killed. It was actually Neku that got him killed. I was trying to warn Q about the ceiling trap, and it came down and smashed him. That clip had 132 likes on it, and had 6 comments on it and stuff. So I was just like, okay, interesting. And so that got me to start looking into basically. No wonder why it's not working. It was the wrong one. Derp derp derp. Anyways, excuse me. But so that made me look at CJ's Sensei CJ's his shorts and stuff, because I'm just like, what's so like, because it's like I kind of like started like experimenting with my shorts and stuff, and I wanted to see what actually worked well in the sense of like getting more views. I know how shorts generally work is that if they don't, are there ads here? No, Rexy, because I don't get paid for ads. Um, YouTube doesn't put ads and stuff automatically, especially live streams. They only do it for. Let's see, hold on. Let me look at something real quick because I'm just like, why are you like this? Let's see. How do I freaking edit this? Anyways, the way that
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
the way that like generally works is that so I noticed that with CJ shorts, regardless of what the short is, it basically comes down to his like the dojo themselves. They are in the comments, they're liking the short, and they're like saying things. And then from there, the way YouTube, especially with the shorts, the way what it does is that it goes through a weird phase of like prerequisites, so to speak. So your short will initially go out to a test group, and based on how many views it gets, it generally caps it off, and then it kind of does a couple of then it kind of like checks a couple of metrics before it goes into its next phase, because what it does is that it goes in phases. It will look to see if it does well with that initial test group, and with that initial test group, it's like it's looking for how many views, how many people actually watched it. And then there's the system of your watch to swipe away percentage, and then there's also how long they stayed to watch the short. So say for example you made like a 40-second short, and most people watched it for 28 seconds. That's a pretty good watch rate. It's over half, but obviously it could be better. But then say for example 30% of people watched it and 70% of people left it. YouTube looks at that. It sees that you hit like the good metric of watches out of that initial, because it's just like generally like 2,000 people that they initially send it to, and then that it sees how long they watched it, so it's like it's over half. A lot of people swiped away, but then it also looks at the metrics of how many people liked it, how many people commented on it. So if you get those two things knocked out and you have like kind of iffy metrics, it will then send it to another test group, and then that test group was generally the higher test group. So then that's like the from the 1,000 that two what 1,000 2,000 range to like it goes up to like 5,000 6,000 range, and then it kind of sees what it does at that point. And then if you keep going above that, because it's like even though people swiped away, it's expecting that at some point in time. But if it stays generally high and it has a lot of interaction, then it starts to go, okay, you did well in this group. Now let's send it to the next group, that 10,000 range. And if you have multiple shorts that do that, eventually one of those shorts is going to do the quote unquote go viral thing, where it will go out of that 10,000, 15,000 range to go into the 100,000 range. CJ's had shorts that done it. I have not had a short that done it, but we can go ahead. Matter of fact, I will show you guys firsthand of what I'm referring to. That is the best way for me to like explain it to you guys. So, you guys are gonna look at my back end of things real quick. Uh, I wish they had like did this in a smarter way, but here, let's do this. So this would be the easiest way for you guys to be able to see it. Just freaking full screen it. The freak. Like, why are you? Why did? Why are we doing this? Like, it's browsers. Sometimes it's weird. It's I don't know what. Did it just close my? Wow, GG's. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Opera. Just doing weird fucking things. It wasn't a stupid question, Rexy. I mean, if you don't know, you just don't know. How do I get rid of this stupid slider thing? Like, the freak? I didn't ask it to do this. Just separate the freaking tabs. Thank you. Like, I didn't ask for it to do that. Kind of dumb shit. Anyways, here. Now I can show you guys. Again, don't question why I have so many tabs up. Just know I have that many tabs up. So, as you guys can see right here, this is my best performing short. I got 5,547 views on it, but I had 132 likes on it. So I hit that second metric mark area. Again, the second short, which is the ongoing. Uh, the thing is, that's not even like. So what I've come to learn is that that's not even. I mean, it's good, but it's all right. It's an okay. It's above average. And again, you'll see why I say it's above average. So then my second one. This one is an evergreen short. So like this one, when you actually, I can even show it to you. When you go to look up TikTok Live Studio, like how to TikTok Live Studio, this short is like one of the first things that pops up because of the way that I named it. I basically I SEO'd it, which is the search engine optimization. I did that so that it can be found. Um, Again, another short that did pretty well. It's a short amount of time. The metrics behind it is that I got 25 likes, I got 7 dislikes, whatever for whatever reason. Haters hating, but it had interaction on it, and so we can. I would have to go into the analytics to see exactly what it did. Uh, and that's just I have to like go into the deeper analytics of it, and I can't get to that here. But you guys are seeing stuff on my back end basically right here. Um, but as you can see, my best performing one had a lot of likes, and it might not have had the like most comments, but it had comments on it. Uh, Again, as you go down, you'll see various level, and that's why I'm saying that it kind of goes into. So, matter of fact, we'll go into the other end of it. Shorts. Uh, These are just like within the 28 days, all the shorts that are doing pretty good. So as you can see, this is my general overall metric, and that's that when I was talking about the stayed versus swiped away. As you can see, it's about at almost at the average point. So we're gonna go into see more. We're gonna go to all time because then it'll put us back to that. We'll find that one short that I was just talking about, and we'll kind of like see exactly how it did what it did. Uh, so let's look at the analytics on this. I hate that this is basically turning into a like kind of low key a tutorial thing. So 80.7% stayed to watch. Average view duration 30 seconds. It's only a 31-second short. So that means that they generally stayed for the entire thing, hence why it's essentially doing so well. Engagement There you go. There's that stayed versus swiped away. Uh, yeah, retention. It falls into that, but it also that's like basically the average view duration is the retention, and then them staying to watch it means that like when it popped up, like they generally like paid attention to it. But then the main thing about that is that when I said it was evergreen, most people are finding it because they're searching for it. So YouTube search, it pops up for them to see it. So that's where most of the traffic for it comes from. And then it's such an ongoing thing that people are still like looking for it and finding it that way. Um, so there's the details on that one. Uh, and then let's go ahead and look at the I want to go back to the analytics. Hey, yeah, this is kind of like low key turning into like learning how to do things, but it again it explains like with people like it's interesting because it's just like even though I might not have the metrics that show it, I'm proving that I know what I'm referring to and what I'm talking about. So the ceiling trap one. Let's look at the analytics on that. The one that is like my best performing one. So they watched it for 25 seconds. It is a 30-second short, so that means they generally stay for the entire thing of it. Uh, I'm trying to get this so that I can like not have to like come back to this page again. What's going on, Odin? Da, 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 da. Okay, now here we go. Um, Look at the impressions of did it actually update it for lifetime? Because that doesn't make any sense that it only had 377 impressions, but it has 5,547 views because that doesn't add up. Uh, yeah, that's blowing my mind right now. I'm thinking this is still within the it's not lifetime. Let me because that's not adding up at all. There is one metric that I want to see though for this, and that's let's see, average percentage view. Because then it will kind of show the higher percentage of it. So that kind of works out, I guess. Um, what was the one that did pretty well, but it has not as many views? Because you can see like a lot of my shorts, like these are the shorts that have like gone on to that second test group basically, and then it gets cut off from there because of the fact that it doesn't have that necessary that engagement percentage, so to speak. Because you can see a lot of my shorts do the hit that 1,000 mark and then they die off basically. And it's because of the fact that it requires the engagement aspect of it versus the actual not necessarily the engage, but it has the engagement. It doesn't have the engagement, but it has like the views, and it just needs the other things to push it to that next level. Um, and to further explain that is that let's see, I'll use this because I was downloading a thing with that. I think I used that for my Sonic short when I downloaded that clip of a few moments later. We're going to YouTube because I'm gonna show you guys CJ's stuff, which he's live right now. 29 people watching him. I need to watch Omni. Omni's a hilarious dude, by the way. I like watching his videos. He does like a lot of like news type stuff, but it's just interesting to watch him. Oh, CJ's finally playing Undertale. So, anyways, CJ does a ton of shorts. He's trying to figure out what he wants to do as far as his live stream, but his shorts, if you know, like, so we're gonna take a look at his shorts, because it's not that I'm necessarily comparing myself to CJ, but it's one thing that I've noticed when it comes to CJ's content. So we can see how many views all of his shorts get. So 4.5K views, 12K views, 1.4K, 1.5K, 1.7K, 1.1K, 13K, 5.4K. So you see that even though he does a ton of shorts, and CJ is very methodical about what he does too. But anyways, if you notice, all of his shorts kind of like it's above mine because it goes to that third tier, which puts it at that range. But every so often, you're going to get that banger of a short, because sometimes he still gets like the low amount of views, but then every so often you'll get that one anomaly one that goes above the average. And the reason why that happens, goes another one right here. Anyone know why that happens?
Got Void Kong out of there.
Look how many likes he got. Look at the comments. Let's look at one of his average ones, like the ones that are like 2K.
Yo, what are you doing?
55 likes,
Well,
7 comments. That's generally like my best performing ones look something similar to that. Like, remember that how I had my best performing one had 126 likes and stuff, and it was around the 5K range? That was at 2.2K for him. 29, 6. If there's one thing that the dojo is always going to do, is that they pull up and support. 42, 7. But then again, let's go look at the ones that go above and beyond.
Trying to hit
10K likes, 112 comments. I don't think I need to explain anymore at that point. And the thing is that with CJ, he's very methodical about what he goes to do. And so what I've come to realize, especially when it comes to YouTube, is that YouTube rewards those that get the interaction and this, that, and the third, basically. So if you're actually out here, I just realized that my chats aren't showing either. Let me fix that. I think like all my chat's about to like, let me make sure that it's properly working. Test. All right, so it popped up. Okay, cool. But yeah, for all of that to truly happen, this, that, and the third, is that the interactions have to meet it, and then they have to, aside from that, have the engagement, have the retention, have the click through. Well, not necessarily click through rate, but more so the swipe through stay ratio has to be pretty high, and then it does well. And the thing that really sold it to me was that somebody like extensively like studied all this stuff, and they posted their findings, and they funny enough, like they use like chat GPT and all these different things to like study what the quote unquote the way for them to break the algorithm, and they posted their findings onto let's see, they posted their findings onto Twitter, and I wanted to look at that, and I'm about to go pull it up right now. So this right here, granted, they did a double background check on it for like other things, But this is what they found through their searches and stuff. So right here, metrics ranked by impact on views, shares very strong, comments added very strong, average views per viewer strong. So the idea of rewatching a short, that also increases it. New impressions, bigger distribution equal higher views. This is true because it goes in phases and stuff. New viewers, viral videos get more audience, but this is a result, not a cause, which is true. Average view retention matters, but not linear peaks happen after 115%. Somewhat. So, like, again, this is what it like they first when they first put it through just to test it to see how much it like actually impacts what happens on the shorts. But then they ran it back through again because they didn't think it was right. And they said average views per viewer, very strong, which replays are the strongest growth driver. Looping content explodes views. Again, for that to happen, which I know this to be true in my own studies, so to speak, is that if you leaving a comment, say it's like a 20-second, 25-second, 30-second short, and you're leaving a comment, the short stays playing in the background while you're commenting. Therefore, you're getting more view time on it. So say like you leave like a pretty lengthy message, so to speak. You probably ended up watching that short 1.5 times without realizing it. So then this is like the share rate. Viral videos don't necessarily have a higher share percentage. Absolutely, share scales with reach. But then again, if you think about it, viral videos usually go viral off of shares. Let's be honest about that. Um, comment percentage doesn't matter much for reach. Again, it helps out because it sees it's the engagement. Likes alone don't make a video go viral. Again, YouTube likes engagement on it. Usually, when you have engagement, it's because of the fact that you're interacting with it. So you see a lot of this stuff going hand in hand with each other. Um, as what it's like, even though they say this is correct, it's the exact same thing as what's shown here. Shares, because usually viral videos get shares on their own. You don't have to share it, but it also helps. Comments, if you're commenting on the video because of the fact that it's looping in the background because it's still playing, it adds not only the replay, but it also adds the interactiveness that YouTube likes to see. It likes to see that, this video is actually doing something. Usually when a video goes viral, people are commenting on it and liking it. So all these things go hand in hand with each other. So if you do more of it, more chances of it's likely to go out to go reach other people that's going to also do the exact same thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. So for YouTube, when you're live, and I tested this with Pop. When Pop was live, she had one other viewer in there, quote unquote. I was like, the person never said anything, but she had 2 likes. I went over there and started chatting because I was just like, I'm going to test something. I'm curious about it. And so as I started chatting, started interacting more on the stream, because I was the only person over there chatting, I noticed her views start to go up. So it went from the 2, it went down from 2 to 1. Then all of a sudden it went up to 3. Then it went up to 4. Then it went up to 5. And I was like, you know what? Let me leave a like. And I was like, yeah, let's get more likes. It had 2 likes on it. Then it went up to 3 likes. Then it went up to 4 likes. Then it went up to 5 likes. Then it went up to more. It went to more viewers, and the viewers started to go down. But it was just like it's starting to send it out to more people. And oftentimes you hear it very often is that, yo, let's get this. At least for me, like, because I watch a lot of like different people's videos and stuff, and so they were saying like, yo, um, like my live, because lives eventually turn into VODs. They're like my live, so that this goes viral, basically. Or not necessarily that it goes viral, it pushes it out to more people. That's what they said. And so I was just like, is that really how this works? And sure enough, you know, it's just like you hear it so often, and it's just like, okay, so then I experimented, tried it out, and I'm like, oh, Loki, this is exactly how it works. How they said it works is that, if you interact with it, it will start to go ahead and like send it out to more people so that they can find it and interact with it. So I'm just like, okay, well, then that's just got to be how it works. That's just got to be the truth to it. There's got to be some level of truth to this. Let me mute that. I gotta pop out the chat for this. Let me see. How do you do that? How do you do that? Okay, why did it take up the freaking full screen? I don't want it to take up the full screen. Anyways, yeah, I feel like I kind of ranted and rambled on long enough with all that. Is the heart thing liking? I really don't know, in all honesty. All right, boom, there it goes. Now you guys can see the chat. Now you guys can see the restream chat, so it shows where people are actually at. I'm assuming that no, it's not. So let me look at it from my phone because I know that you're more than likely watching it on the phone. Usually at the very top, there is a there's actually like a thumbs up at the very top. You hit that, and it actually pulls down another menu. There's another thing that I also was going to talk about when it comes to YouTube is that they added a new feature called hype. I got distracted by another thing. They added a new feature called hype. So what that is that you basically, where the freak is my live at? All right, so now I'm in my stream. So depending on which one you're watching is the way that you interact with it. Because if you put your thumb on the heart, you'll bring down a menu and it shows like emotes and stuff. So like for example, here's like the 100 one. You see the 100 pop up on the screen possibly for you guys over on the YouTube side. You guys will see it. So Rexy, you probably see a bunch of 100s going up on the screen right now, and then I can send hearts, and then there's the smiley face and all that stuff. That's how you interact with all that stuff. Um, but if you actually, where you see the live chat, if you click that X, then you'll see like a usual YouTube video, and you click that thumbs up there. That is considered liking. But if you notice when you do that, there should be another live stream of me because I do it. There's a vertical one as well. There's two. Like I'm live on YouTube twice because I'm live normally, and then I'm live on the vertical side of the stream. So if you go to the vertical one, which changes the entire way that everything looks. Did my vertical canvas break? Because I don't see a freaking thing on here, which is wild. It's like supposed to like show my face. Weird. Okay. Why wasn't it showing my face? That's freaking dumb. Anyways, I just realized like it was not showing my face this entire time, so that might be the reason why that's never showed up. Anyways, if you go to that vertical one, right up there where my head is, if you'll see the thumbs up thing there. If you tap that, then you'll see the details and all that stuff, and then you can give it a thumbs up and dislike or share, whatever the case may be. Uh, but yeah, that's how that works. No, hype is a completely different thing. Hype is when you actually like you'll do there's like a because you only get 3 hypes in a week. I believe that's what they said it was. It's like 3 hypes in a week, and that actually turns into something that um, puts the video into like the what's it? What am I thinking of? Whoops, I'm hitting the wrong thing. That puts it into like a different leaderboard that gets it quote unquote to go viral, so to speak. Oops, done elbowed my mic. But yeah, that's generally how all of that stuff works. So that's the reason why I'm doing a bigger YouTube push, so to speak, is because of the fact. Yo, Seti, appreciate that. Is because of the fact that I kind of understand that general idea of how YouTube, in a sense, works. Because of the fact that it's like it's a lot of the more people interact with your stuff, the more it's going to be like, okay, I see you're getting some type, you're increasing the percentage of people wanting to do things and whatnot. So let me, you're basically you're upping the chances of people wanting to be on our platform, and so we want to support that. So we're going to try to push it out to more people so that we'll see how well you're actually doing, and the more people we push it out to, the better the metrics are. So there's that. And then also again, as I kind of like discussed it in the Discord, is that YouTube am I hearing the game? But I don't see it. I was like, is that the wind? But it was the game. It was like I could hear the game. I really thought that was the wind that I was hearing. I was just like, what the heck? I don't like this being full screen like this. I hate this wide, extra wide full screen. Like I like it being the way that it originally was. I don't know why my screen is doing this now. For those that are wondering what I'm referring to, I have a wide screen. I'll take a picture of it because I don't think you guys actually fully seen it. Maybe you have. I don't know. But yeah, this is one of my monitors. I find it pretty interesting since I'm using Restream. So you guys are going to see like, depending on, well, especially on the Twitch side of things, you're going to see the messages pop up twice. But yeah, I don't know how big of a screen this is, but I have one screen right here and the camera's on top of it. And then I have 4 monitors over here. So that's the reason why I say like I have a very unique setup, so to speak, when it comes to my streams and stuff. I use this monitor specifically for gameplay, and what it originally was doing was that it would show it like a normal like monitor that I have over here, but because of the fact that something changed at some point in time, it decided to go full widescreen, and so it's using up the entire screen instead of just using up the usual section. So it's kind of awkward for me to look at it and just be like, all right, now I can see a lot more than I normally could. But like how you guys see it normally, but I see it stretched and wide, and I'm like, all right. But as I was saying beforehand, the work of travelers is full of challenges, but they were made for them. And while the first few steps in a world long, I didn't know this was actually part of a game. This is kind of throwing me off. I didn't know I was supposed to be like I'm thinking that I should like these are just like the general warnings of the game, and then it's just like giving me lore of the characters of the game too, in like in the same screen. I'm like, okay, what the heck? It kind of threw me for a loop. Not to be confused with the Cronos, but it does say Cronos. Why is this? Oh, blooper team. So also, fun fact for those that didn't know, this is the same group that did the Silent Hill 2 remake. So, you know, that is another reason why I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta kind of like check this out. I think this generally looks good for you guys. Right. So even though it says this and it's got full screen, I'm going to limit this to 60. This HDR should be on. So as you can see up here, since I have it set to was it full screen, you could see how big it actually could get. Like, that's how wide my actual screen is. But I generally always play things down here because of the fact that, you know, it just makes sense. It looks better for me. I don't want it to be extra wide like that. I think we'll keep it here. So since we got the special edition, so to speak, you know, we get to get extra stuff, and then we got the deluxe edition because that's the only way I'd be able to actually play it right now is because it's the deluxe edition. Because the actual game doesn't drop until Friday. So yeah, let's get into this. Pre-order only gives you ammo. It's like it gives you like access to early stuff early on, I guess. I don't know. I also got another game with this as well, which I already owned the game. What was it called? The Medium. I played that a while back, but I never like actually like dived into it. Also, did you guys know that the Powerball got up to like $1.4 billion? What would you guys
Will of those who will not speak,
Excuse me?
and if the tools are not willing, they will be.
Okay, maybe I will not say excuse me then. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't like that it's showing it twice.
Alert. Operating unit signal loss detected. Lazarus protocol engaged. Welcome, traveler MD3576. Your predecessor has ceased its functioning. It's time to awaken. Commencing standard cognitive abilities, Cronos. Focus your attention. What do you see?
Dear Lord, the fact that it's like showing the one that I'm looking at on the screen. Pause this. Stop it! like I'm trying to customize it so it doesn't show the Twitch chat, so I don't have to see it twice. Instead, because you guys notice that like the chat on the side is popping up twice. What do I see? I don't even know what the heck that is. It says giants sleeping, animals fighting. I don't know what that is. That looks like some type of foreign creature staring at me. So I have another chat up so that you guys can see the because I'm trying to push more of the YouTube stuff. So I know Rexy's watching from the YouTube side, and so I'm trying to get that watch time up. To get that watch time up, the goal is to get 10 people watching on the YouTube side, because I know if we can get 40, like if I stream for 4 hours, that's 40 watch hours basically, and the more interactions, the more it's going to send it out to more people, so more people might pull up, they might start interacting, it might be new people on the YouTube side. So like it kind of goes hand in hand to get that watch time up. The goal is to get that 4,000 watch hours. So if I'm not mistaken, I need to get like 200 and something watch hours a week, and then I do that, then we'll be able to hit that by the end of the year. That is the goal. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at, because that doesn't look like giants. I don't even know. What am I looking at? Like, I don't know how to answer this because it doesn't look like anything to me. Like, where would the head and the legs be of a giant? And I guess it could be animals fighting because they're like head-butting each other and bouncing off. You know, I'm gonna go with animals fighting.
Animals fighting.
Again.
Rocks in an island, ship sinking. I can kind of see the island, but I also see the ship because it's just like it's in water going down.
Ship sinking.
Again.
Fire spreading, river rushing. See, now I feel like I'm choosing all the negative ones.
Fire spreading.
Phase 2. Focus your attention. What is your purpose?
To pave the path.
Pave the path.
Look, I guess I'm first.
Maintains the well-being of its members and of society.
Family maintains the being of society. What do they mean by this? Let's see, is it father? Would it be... Like, when I think of family... Can I get that question again? No, I can't. Okay. Family, 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 family. I was gonna say mother.
A mother is the female parent of a child. Mother.
Yes. A mother is the female parent of a child. Mother, child.
Child.
Phase 3.
What are you asking me?
Focus your attention. Act solely on your instincts. Everyone's already in place. People.
Everyone's already in place. People, togetherness. I guess I don't.
Conflict will always be found in society. Conflict.
Conflict, society, they go hand in hand. Like you're.
Eternity means the infinite time that never ends. Eternity.
You keep like I'm going to think of the word that you're saying, but it's. I don't want to think of the. Yes, because I absolutely have a choice here.
Dark.
Trial completed.
I think what I'm going to end up doing
Welcome to the vocation, traveler.
is I will just bring up my
Your
chat.
task is to find your predecessor, ND3500. Secure the anchor. Let our work continue. The collective grants you favor with this relic. It is a ship like EPH-611. May it serve you
That way we don't have that same message popping up twice. Okay, fancy transforming gun.
Such is our calling.
Such is our calling. Please step out of the sarcophagus to begin your task.
The sarcophagus. I was dead. I don't like that. You did not miss an hour of this. I never start a game immediately within the first hour. You can see I am just now learning how to, like, I'm just now playing the game. Alright, so clearly, oh, this aiming is strange.
It's not working.
How much ammo do I got? How many bullets did I just waste there?
Traveler ND3576.
She got a dumper too, by the way. I know y'all saw it.
Log.
She got a little dumper
The
back there.
fallen predecessor's last known location.
Let me stop before I get canceled. Alright, so this extra widescreen aspect is already strange for me. 6 bullets, let's go! Yay! Yeah. Okay. We got melee. I don't want to press R2 because I don't want to just randomly shoot without aiming or anything like that, so I'm a little afraid to press that button. Because 6 bullets. I just started it, so I'm not even sure what to even expect. What's going on, Vega? How you doing? Bright light. Yeah, I'm actually going to TwitchCon. I'm gonna be matter of fact, I'm rooming with Prez. Wait, where did it want me to go? So I gotta go this way. Can I like climb up? Okay, so I can't climb up. I don't remember exactly where we are going to be at. I know we're not too far from the convention hall, though. It's like in walking distance. Why does it tell me to run already? I don't like that. When a game gives you a tutorial about running, it makes me sound like I'm going to get chased soon. Yeah, we're 9 times out of 10, we're probably all going to be because we've already were talking about we're definitely going to end up playing some more Magic out there. So we're going to be just chilling it somewhere at some point in time. A lot of the time, more than likely. I mean, I've been going to TwitchCon for entirely too long, to the point that it's just like a lot of this stuff that kind of like goes on the inside, I don't necessarily find nearly as engaging, because it's just like if you go into like one of those types of like panels, you generally got an idea of what can be said at it. granted, you know, if the homies are doing a panel, I'll pull up just to support them at their panel, just to be a face in the crowd. But generally, like, there's not really any panels that I'm like, oh, I gotta be at this panel, because it's just like, I've heard it before.
Travelers' structures found. Proceeding inside.
Let's see, at yourself. Okay. Hey, don't close. Sure, I don't see none just running around. Okay, mannequins might have to pick this up tomorrow. I mean, it's definitely got the atmosphere. Look at writings and signs and the environment around you display their translation. So they got like an in-game translation feature. Can I get a flashlight? Oh, okay, so it's just that. You will know them by their eyes. Okay, that's reassuring. I think they were trying to spell your name, Potsy. You just had a little bit of trouble right there. Because somebody smeared something on the wall and they gave up. Don't throw away food. Share with your neighbor. Use your bathwater for cleaning the floor or watering plants. Society could actually could be smart about this, you know? Because, actually, never mind. Let me just stop because the people are buying bathwater for random reasons and that's already an issue. Respect the toilet paper rations. Be sure to stack up your pantry when possible. Resources are scarce. Be creative. Be safe. Be prepared. Comrade. Alright. That's energy. Not sure what you do. Oh, so R2 is stomp. Okay. Alright, that's all I needed to know. So we got the Dead Space stomp. Because I was afraid to press R2 because of the fact that you never don't open. Alright, I accidentally started opening it. I will not open it. You ain't got to tell me twice. And you guys want me to open it. I'm good. No. We'll go elsewhere. Infected inside. Alright, I don't think I should go that way. No, it's not bullets. I was gonna say bullets? Not bullets. And I can't jump that because I'm probably in a very thick and heavy suit. Alright, guess we're gonna go ahead and do the thing. And before they come rah, 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 all in my face. So say, Daddy, I slid the key under the door. I'm going to look for Mom. Before I start reading notes, let me safely check the entire area. Because that's the smart thing to do. What is that, 12? This whole staying at home stuff is so lame. Mom says it's getting serious because they don't even let Dad go to work anymore. Saw some men doing some weird stuff on our playground too. It's all ruined now. Lots of trucks in it and sandbags. Bored, Dad is sick, Mom sucks at chess. Wow. GG's to Mom. No Christmas until Dad gets better. I heard explosions at night, and there's some people lying outside in the snow. Mom said they're playing with fireworks. Doesn't she know how old I am? I've seen Carol among them. Ain't no fireworks. That means that people is getting assassinated. Capital A, because they got they. How do I crouch? Oh, okay. There is no crouch. You just go to side. What the heck is that? Feel sorry for Mom. When we met in the hallway, she smiled cheerful, but her eyes are all red. She told me to stay out of Dad's room because I can get sick just like him. It stinks in here. Mom's gone. She never left home for such a long time before. Getting scared. I know Mom said not to go into his room, but Dad is in so much pain. He's calling my name over and over, and she still doesn't come back. I must help him somehow. So I'm assuming that that's the kid now. And the dad got free. And I'm betting as soon as I grab the key, I'm gonna have to fight for my life. Or not. Maybe when I open up the door. I don't like this. Well, wait. That's got to be the kid. And then when we open up the door, because this is where the dad is. Unsettled because we haven't had our first encounter, and I know it's leading up to it. It is just a matter of time before we actually have our first encounter. Don't make this unsettling. Oh snap, there's a whole giant hole in the ground. Hello. What is this, healing items? You use that to make ammo, and then you can use that to... Okay, so, alright. Instead of making health, I made ammo, because why? A good offense is an amazing defense. Alright, TV does not break. Confirmed. Can I please get a flashlight? Because this darkness in these little corners is unsettling as I don't know what. Okay, I was like, when it said melee, I'm like, where's it at? What am I fighting? Did y'all hear that? I know y'all hear that. Sounds like a stomach. Let me just finish exploring everything up here before we go down there. Gurgle. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Why did it pop up twice? Do I have like 2 different chats up? Let me see some test. So do I not need to have that up now? Maybe I don't. Testing it again. No, I don't. Okay, cool. So now you guys can see it. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. We're going into the unknown. Into the unknown. Alright, who's down here? Who's gurgling? Do you not think I don't see you just posed right there? This ain't no JoJo's. What you posing there for? What are you doing? Oh, it's a thick mannequin. Look at the cheeks on that mannequin. I mean, the monster would have got me by now because I'm over there staring at that mannequin like, yo, like... The shameful part is, whatever I was supposed to see in that jump scare, I didn't see it because I'm like, you're hearing all these sounds and being confused, and then this is an easy way, because seeing these mannequins is gonna get me killed. It's gotta be time to fight. It's gotta be time to fight. Because y'all got me just, like, going deeper in here. And I haven't seen anything yet. But I feel like we're getting closer to something. I feel like it's going to be, like, a trick. Like, it's going to be, like, a wild animal. And it's like, oh, okay, it's nothing to fear. And then the actual threat is going to appear. I feel like that's what they're going for. Like, I'm on edge right now, but then, you know, once we see, oh, it's just a wild critter, teehee, and then the wild critter is gonna, like, run by, and then it's really gonna be the real threat. Told you that mannequin was thick, man. Assuming this was a clothing store. We are not in danger of an epidemic. Listen to the experts. Although many citizens experience similar symptoms, this phenomenon does not have the hallmarks of a situation that is outside the norm, assures Dr. Robert. I'm not going to try to guess that. I'm just gonna call you Dr. Tonka, because it doesn't have an O in there, but or an N, but your name is now Dr. Robert Tonka from the Department of Health Sciences. All those absurd lies about people going blind en masse only create panic. Citizens, if you still fear a hypothetical epidemic, best way to protect yourself and others is to not let it happen. If you experience any symptoms, stay home. I mean, true. It's not necessarily wrong. Before I even interact with that.
Passage to Sector D31 established. The perimeter seems safe. The port in this safe house is now active, using the fuses from another device upstairs. There was an emitter relic left in the base. By the will of the collective, I claimed it to aid the vocation.
Because I was here and say, oh, me no like rules, me infect for fun, suffering good.
Use the surplus. The code is 367.
367, gotcha.
Moving up to C31. Such is our calling.
I could go upstairs, or I can...
Found a travel log. It was left here by the predecessor. He went off to C31, proceeding with the search.
Oh, you is robotic, girl. You is robotic as all hell. Beep beep boop bop beep. Beep beep boop bop beep. Beep bop beep boop bop beep beep bop. Beep beep bop boop beep 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 bop. Oh, you can hop. Okay. You got hops? I just realized, why do I have a flashlight now, unlike last time when I was like, can I get a flashlight? Like, was it just you know, it wasn't dark enough? Now all of a sudden it's dark enough when I can actually see with the red light? That looks so disgusting. Who is you? Back up. Back up. Okay, you built different. No. I don't know what you're capable of. Okay, so we had our first encounter. Inventory, how do I get there? Took quite a number of shots. Forgot how to open up inventory because it's not start. It's not triangle, it's not square, it's not circle, it's not X. Touchpad, that's how we do it. Alright, so we need 2 of these to heal. Okay. I was wondering if we were going to, all of a sudden now you're facing me? Okay, that's cute. So one thing I did hear about this game is that if you don't properly kill the creatures that you fight in this game, they will come back. And then they also have the ability to like morph and meld into each other to make an even stronger enemy. So quite sure you can see the potential issues with that. And I don't have a way to burn them yet, so. And I think, like, the thing is, it's no way of getting around it. You're going to encounter the first time that one of them things is going to, like, it's probably going to be scripted that you're going to see that, and then it's going to be the game's way of teaching you should properly deal with all your enemies. And I feel like the game is not going to actually allow me to do that immediately.
A generator.
Alright, we'll deal with that here in a second.
2 fuses.
I got 2 fuses, but I didn't check. Okay, so I intentionally didn't check that. So I subconsciously was thinking I needed to interact with that. That's actually a save point. I was thinking I had to like interact with that to open up that to go that way, but I wanted to go that way, but really I had to go that way to go this way. Got it. Okay. So me thinking I'm just exploring literally proved to me that I wasn't exploring and that I was doing what I needed to do. Look at the game rewarding me. Is that a camera? Valuable electrical item from the past, although inactive today, it can be exchanged for energy in the workstation. Valuables occupy inventory space. So I actually have a limited amount of inventory space. Another boy, Marcel, years old, navy blue button. I don't care. Their kid is probably dead. Let's be honest. If I'm encountering things like that and they said a little boy is missing, that kid's probably dead. He's probably one of those things right now. I'm like noticing a gnat flying in front of my monitor and I'm trying to like track it. You'll show back up and I'll kill you. I didn't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Not yet. There's still more to explore and see out here. There's always more to explore and see. Alright, so chemicals make ammo and they also make health. Gotta be smart and rational, and I also gotta be able to charge my shots to like get a proper like good shot on things so that I can kill said thing, I'm going to try to build enough space so I can charge my shots and shoot. Because ammo is important. I am learning as I play.
I encountered malformed biomass. Caution advised.
Hey, flashlight, don't do that. Because at the first sign of something jumping out, y'all thought Sonic was fast. I don't have a whole lot of ammo, but I got working legs. And I know how to use them. Oh yeah, I'm finna be full on sprinting. Bullets, sweet. A total of 10 bullets. That thing took about what? 4 bullets to drop. If I see 2 or 3 of them, I'm running.
Those who are sent here after me. If you have been tasked with finding a target that is located in A0 or any sector in the vicinity of the Unity Hospital,
Told you would show back
will
up.
fall. I am cutting off the path. The chances of traversing it are close to 0. Resources are scarce. Evaluate
I didn't
whether you
get it,
can be of
but
use to the vocation
it was
in
by
other ways.
right here.
Such is our calling.
You're gonna show back up, and when you do, I will kill you. Told you I'd kill you. Alright, back to that. I was trying to read that message before that happened. Okay. Now, how the heck am I going to open you? Never mind, I know I'm going to open you. I gotta go inside of here. Place that looks disgusting and looks like I'm going to encounter another thing that I don't feel like dealing with. Don't even get up. Don't get up. Okay, you got back up. So lay back down. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this now. Alright, so we know how to heal. So that's what the triangle button is for. It's for healing. Are you trying to fuse yourself back together? Go to my face. No, you're not. But I feel like I'm going to come across you, and you're going to you're going to do that, and that's going to be the tutorial explaining. Y'all nasty. I don't like how that sounds, and then it looks like a pulsating. Let me not. So far, they're not over. Okay, so I could have just saved that for healing now. Like, they're actually giving me a decent amount of ammo. But I also feel like they're giving me a decent amount of ammo. So, decent amount of ammo means decent amount of combat that's going to be happening here soon. Okay, okay. But yes, another one of y'all are just going to show up in this room here. If you're not already in here. Go ahead and poop one of them out. Because that's how y'all coming out, you know, just... Things will return to normal soon. Yep, it's already too late for that. In his last proclamation, General... Whoa. Jerky reassured our nation that the crisis affecting most Polish cities have been brought under control. Ministry of Defense has successfully completed a stabilization operation spanning the entire country thanks to their swift response. They failed. Like, let's not even pretend like they did a good job. When I'm seeing things like that, they failed. Miserably. So we saw it run off, and then we heard a weird sound. So we know we're going to see it later. Shortcut unlocked.
Orphans grow even stronger as they merge. Efficiency discipline is recommended. It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
And that's just their way of explaining that these things can fuse together. And so the orphans grow stronger when they merge together, meaning we're probably about to see our first instance of them fusing. You ain't getting up. But as you can see, I can't break it apart. So, I guess we're about to witness our first fusion. Because I definitely just stomped the heck out of that. I'm not okay with this. Like, it's already dark as, like, I'm about to watch it from this side of the... I know this. Like, I'm gonna pick up this key, and then something's gonna come out, and they're gonna fuse together right here, calling it. Okay. So we got our first instance of it doing that. What's going on, level? How'd the rest of your Elden Ring go? All right. So how far back did they put me? Alright, we're not too far back. It's still kind of hurting for health, though, unfortunately. We need more of that to heal up. Alright, so I'm just going to be a little bit more methodical about this fight. Come on around that corner. Keep coming around that corner when you're ready. Woohoo! Didn't mean to do that. Okay, the aiming is a little finicky.
Observation. When they merge, they become stronger. I must not allow this to happen.
And there's our tutorial. I feel like I could have done that a little bit better. Like, the aiming is a little... And it might be because of the fact that I'm widescreen and I don't want to be widescreen, which, again, I need to figure out how to fix that. So it's not necessarily that they, like, regenerate, but they Living creatures will find the dead and use them to get stronger, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, so we are learning, we are adapting. I am hurting. Can I please get some more? Kitty?
Cat.
Oh, you is the homie. Come back here. Where you at? Where'd you go? Note to chat. Pet that cat. I'm like skipping frames. I don't like that. Hey, yo, relax, relax.
Access denied. No essences detected.
Terminal found. Marking its location for later.
Do indeed pet that cat. Okay, so I'm building up all this currency, and okay, never mind. This looks like where I would use that currency at. Alright. Cores. Cores can be used to unlock special upgrades for the traveler's equipment in the workstation. That's fine. So it looks like we're at a workstation. This looks like a save spot, so let's save it. Suit integrity, inventory slots, and resource limit. So we can buy health. Sell ammo and camera. Haven't run into an inventory issue yet. Really haven't. So let's go with suit integrity. Let's get that. We can buy upgrades for the handgun, so we can upgrade our handgun. I'm not worried about that. Sell the camera. And there's our storage. So this is the stuff for pre-ordering the game that they give you. Gotcha. Not gonna take any of this stuff out. Good to know. So it's like our Resident Evil inventory box. I'm going to stick to the things that I know I can do, so let's just go ahead and buy the one. Upgrade stability. Oh, never mind that. Oh, we could upgrade stability. And charge speed. Because I feel like if I can charge it faster, I can do more damage that way. And if we get into a situation where we gotta reload faster. Also, thank you.
Like most solid organic compounds, bodies are susceptible to rapid oxidation.
What that mean?
My observations also suggest that incineration is a proficient way to remove organic accumulations, which I named biomass. The torch is the most efficient tool to ultimately destroy tissue before it has time to regenerate. Such is our calling.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not like we didn't already know this. Video games has taught us very well that, burn them. We ain't got the key. But we do have a handgun that should be more than capable of, like, shooting that off, but... Is there a pulsating booty-looking thing for one of them to jump out of? Yes, that's what I'm going. Oh, somebody already burned this one. They said, no, I ain't dealing with that. Somebody been putting in work. They said, burn. Burn it all. Interact with the dispenser to receive flamethrower ammo. Did I like miss the tutorial on how to... How do you use it? Oh, Owen. Gotcha. Understood. Whatever y'all finna send my way, do it now. Was that always there? Like that? It was. I got ammo to blow. I don't like that I got ammo to blow. Why y'all giving me so much ammo? Bogdan, I know he's an intellectual, but sweeping the platform is something anyone can do, even a... Wow, okay. Alright. I feel like I'm about to like fight like 2 or 3 of them now. Parts of destroyed mechanisms or tools useful in fabricating more complex resources. You have to make me fight. What is it that I'm about to encounter? I wish I could do like the shoulder swap thing. I'm not going to interact with that because I feel like as soon as I interact with it, something's going to show up. So let me grab all that I can grab. The virus never sleeps. By performing groups, you are helping to spread the disease. Okay.
Can the citizen confirm that her name is Veronica Kaminsky, born 1948?
Dr. Veronica Kaminsky.
Yeah.
What is this?
Put some respect on her
Why am I
name.
here? Am I being arrested?
Doctor, you are here because the situation at the steelworks has changed. We have come into possession of a certain asset.
Listen to this.
Asset.
Okay, never mind. I guess we're done listening. Ultimately, we gotta get there, but for us to get there... Just let me use a bullet real quick. That makes 0 sense. Only union in Christ can give us shelter during the raging storm. The Church of the Last Days is your sanctuary. Okay. So... yeah, am I just gonna be coming back down here at some point? Because... I guess I probably will be. Got you up there hanging out. Are those bodies? just felt like my phone vibrated. Oh yeah. Um, Friday, Riri. I don't know if I think I might have posted said something about it. I feel like I did. Riri reached out, so we'll be playing Whisper Mountain Outbreak with them on Friday. Her and a couple of her friends. Also, be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I had to go get a water bottle too. And I didn't have any in the fridge, so I had to go to the garage. Okay. Also, I forgot to mention, I got a dope shirt the other day. I'm wearing it right now. You guys probably couldn't even tell because I didn't even talk about it. I just thought about it a second ago. I had a company reach out to me, and they are called Spirit Inc. Um, and just looks like a basic T-shirt until you see the back. The back is the cool aspect of it. Like I guess I gotta like stand up and walk backwards so you guys can see it in more detail. Yeah. Trying to get the angle right. Yeah. Okay. Can y'all see it? Yeah, I think y'all can see it. They do a bunch of like different shirts and stuff, and they actually do like art pieces as well. That's similar to like that's there on the shirts. And so, hopefully, I get the art piece because I actually asked for a shirt and an art piece. Hopefully, I get the art piece soon because what I'm gonna end up doing is like right behind me. I'm gonna put like the art piece on the door, and then I'm gonna close the closet door, and or on the wall somewhere. It just depends on how big it is, and then I'll just like mount it up so you guys can see it. Uh, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I need to actually get a link of it so you guys can check it out. Um, I'll grab it. I'll probably matter of fact here. Let me just do the thing. There you go. Yeah, that link right there. That's the where I got the shirt from and stuff, and then you can also see like the art pieces and stuff. Looks like they got newer designs on here since the last time I looked at it. Like the website actually looks like it's upgraded a bit. Oh yeah, they got some new stuff on here since the last time I looked at it. Cause yeah, I didn't see the website didn't look like this, and they didn't have some of these on here. It's actually kind of dope. I kind of want some new stuff now. All right. Anyways, let's get back to the game. There's too many dead bodies out here. I don't like this at all. Oh, don't get up. Nope. Yeah, because I just, everything in me said, don't trust that. And I got it right back, conveniently enough. Yeah, I'm going to restart your regeneration process back over. It's not restarting back over. I'm just gonna go ahead and outsmart you real quick, burn you, pick up what you're gonna give me here. Burn you too. Grab another one, because, yeah, I thought this was. I'm just gonna let y'all regenerate and just burn up. Like, y'all just, I'm burning y'all. We ain't dealing with that out here. We don't do that over here, as Black Panther said. No, we don't do that over here. Somebody definitely got the bubble guts down here. Ugh. Yeah, you got the whole little sphincter thing going right there. So it means that something's gonna get spit out soon. And that's the reason why I burned all these bodies, so you ain't got nothing to assimilate with. And there's another one right there. Yeah. Y'all doing the most. That looks like a whole black hole right there. There is so much going on here, and I don't... I'm gonna abuse the heck out of these little flamethrower things that they got. Just constantly giving me those. I definitely peeped this. Note to self, y'all, like, you know, being curious about locations and then seeing where the game wants you to go and then going in the other direction just because of the fact that, you know, it's there. Always a good idea. Explore. You never know what you're going to find. You big mad because I. Freak, how many of you are there? I like how they're like melding into stuff that's not even there. Played you. Played you like a fiddle, didn't I? Played the heck out of you. Thought you was about to just walk up on me. Like, all those dead bodies that I'd seen, I'm like, you know what? There's too many of y'all. Let me go ahead and burn y'all now. They still came out and used them to, like, fuse into nothing. Like, there was nothing there for them to fuse into. But the game was scripted that they were supposed to do that. And here I thought I was being smart. What the heck is that?
Got a visual on the fallen predecessor. But there's an oddity blocking the path. Relic module found. An emitter. It can be used to manipulate the oddities.
Oh, look who finally came out of hiding. Hello there, Zero. So how, wait, tutorial? Because I didn't catch that. Alright, so that's how we do that. Okay. Whee! Okay, that's not what it said to do. I don't waste a bullet. Oh, R1. My fault. Yo, Zero, for $5, I dare you to jump into that mass down there. And a bag of chips. What kind of chips you want? You want some Funyuns, some hot Cheetos, Fritos.
Predecessor ND3500 reached. The anchor is intact. Well done. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage. Target seeded. The predecessor was on a search for a target called Edvard Wisniewski. Calculating coordinates. Confirmed dive location in D3. The nearby housing project. You never reached him. I will carry on where you left off. The location continues.
Yep, we got a job.
Monster!
And crazy.
CX bad, so C1 got to do it. Typing mod command, so somebody got to do it. Time this monster out. Time
Oh.
this monster out. Time this monster out. Time
Oh.
this monster out. Time this monster out. Time
Oh.
this monster out.
Hello, crazy. Just responding to a message right now. Brother in black, I am definitely wearing like tan, beige, you know? Just happen to have a black do-rag on. I don't have a beige do-rag, otherwise I would be wearing that. Maybe I should buy a beige do-rag. A DMC do-rag, alright. Time manipulation. Yay. Also, for everyone, 007, speaking of 007, I think they like released some new information about the new one that's gonna be coming out. But what I was about to say before that was, for those that are currently watching, you know, I am also live on that red platform, and I am trying to go for that fabled YouTube partner by the end of the year. So all watch time is encouraged and also helpful. I believe this one is Silk. I believe. I don't. It's been a while. I bought this bought it a while back. Without valid pass will be penalized. There's a limit of 5 passengers per carriage. Always keep a space of at least 2 empty seats between you. Use trams only as a last resort. Workers of the new down steel plant season tickets are required to show their work certificate and ID card. I ain't about to order no custom do-rags. I would have to rebrand to be the do-rag streamer if I was going to do all that. I don't think I have it in me for that. Custom suits? I don't even wear suits. I knew one of them was right there. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, go relax. Don't worry about it. You don't need that. I knew, like, okay, so combat is a little interesting, because... Oh, crap, you running! Don't worry about it, big dog. Stay down. Well, I don't even know what possessed you to come running around the corner like that. Quite sure that when I do the thing here, another one's gonna come running out like, what's poppin'? See, before I even do that, because I feel like this is just all gonna freak me out when it happens. Because y'all did just kind of like spawn me all the way up. Legit just made me appear up here, and that could have been a straight up ambush. Me don't like that. The end of the 1949 marked a new dawn for Poland, as the first municipal buildings were built for this envisioned city for the future. Here the nation's best and brightest came together to construct a shining symbol of the triumph of socialism. At the heart of this vision was the construct of the largest industrial complex in the country. The new dawn. No, I don't. Like, cool. I'm about to read all that right now. Where your flamethrowers at? Where your creatures at? And where's the flamethrowers at? That's what I care about. Somebody might wonder where your mom's is at, but I want to know where the flamethrowers is at. 3 pages is too much, not reading. I feel like that's kind of rude. Like, there might be important notes in there. But it is a lot to deal with. You know, since I've been like wandering around, remember that locked door with the padlock and stuff? I feel like I should have like figured out a way to try to open it. I don't think I'm gonna ever be going back in that direction. I thought maybe there's just like a 50% chance I might end up going back there and stuff. But now that I've like progressed so far up ahead, I don't think I'm ever going back there. Dear Olivia, because it definitely says Olivia. So, Crystal. Okay. Some big military. Okay, yeah. Just random environmental notes that kind of like build. Oh, sweet. Free items. Wait, can I get an upgrade for that? Now that I think about it. Of course they ain't gonna let me do that, because they know I won't. Oh wait, actually I can do that because I got it in storage. Okay, where that storage box at? Yeah, I ain't forget about that. I knew I had that, yeah. That's gonna come in handy. And we got another core. Oh yeah, it's lit. All right, we don't really have the space for all this, so we're kind of running into the inventory being a problem now. So we can make that, okay. I'll take the 4 bullets out. We got health to work with. Feel like we sitting good now. I am okay with my decisions. think this game has scared Rexy into being quiet. Like, she has not said a word this entire time. I think fear has gripped her. Soko. Yeah, regenerate after that. Let me not say that, because watch something pull up and just grab all their bodies and become even stronger. Dang, I blew a limb all the way over here? Shrapnel body parts confirmed. Church is a breeding ground for sickness. Do not spread the disease. Stay home. Wow. You just hanging out there? You just chilling? Not gonna get up right? Not gonna get up right? Citizens, a permanent lockdown has been ordered. Oh, okay. They said severely punished. I mean, I can't even go check my mailbox. Ain't gonna lie, these freaky visuals are freaky. Encounter time. Calling it now. You're gonna come running out like, hi, how are ya? Come on, get it over with. Not dumb. Maybe I'm a little dumb. Not as dumb as you! My shots. I could have prevented all that. I would have shot that one there, but I got somewhere to fall back to now when they decide to come running through this way. Energy bank. Okay. You can sell it for money. Money is good. Interesting little puzzle mechanics, though. Guess we made it back here again. Can't upgrade anything yet. So close to be able to get that firepower upgrade. We gonna buy that. Okay. I don't need to grab anything, and I don't need to store anything, so my inventory's looking pretty decent. Got ammo to work with, I got chemicals to use. Got health. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and use one of these. Got a gun upgrade?
Relic module found. The hammer. It will help gain an advantage in close quarters.
So it's a shotgun? Alright, so we got a shotgun, y'all. But I'm preferring my handgun. Now, speaking of shotgun, kind of low-key want to play some Time Crisis. Oh, that's a ladder. I thought it was something I had to pull, so I started holding back. I feel like we're about to encounter a boss. That's the reason why they gave me a shotgun. Or at least just something bigger than the usual riffraff. Spend Christmas with your relatives. Use the quarantine to spend quality time with your loved ones. Alright, yeah. That stuff, man. More of that. Okay, so. I know we all hear that gurgle sound going on over there. Gurgle, 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 gurgle. Wait, did I check? Wait, is that something over there? Okay, I thought it was like an actual box I could break. Oh yeah, we finna fight something serious. When the game says, hey, I'm not gonna use that to make that. I'm going to make the handgun ammo. We're good as far as health goes. Even the music is suggesting it. It's different. Okay. So let's do this. Don't even have inventory space for it. Got it. And I upgraded my inventory space too. So we'll just make more shotgun shells.
In sight. The building is heavily affected by the anomaly.
So I thought that was going to lead into a boss fight. Guess not quite yet. Probably when we go through that door. Now, children don't even come to talk to me through the door anymore. Or they would leave me some food. I don't mind, though. Let's hope they didn't end up in the quarantine either. I'd rather they didn't. They just forgot about me. They would probably be better. I know it's not possible, but I would like to take them into my arms very much. So you can absorb them? Oh. There's that door that I was thinking that I would probably need to go through. Everything is just gearing me up for what's seemingly probably about to be some form of a boss fight. I just feel it.
That light. It must be the anomaly core.
Yeah, it's just a lot of mass in here too. Yeah, we finna see something nasty. And then we fell into the mass. Told me to use my flamethrower. I'm like, nah, I ain't finna use that yet. That's just one. I'm sure there's more of y'all down here somewhere. Let's be a little smart about this. Mother sucker. Say, like, you was not trying to go down. That's not for you.
Such is our calling.
It wasn't a boss fight, just a wave. Had I would have like explored around the room, probably could have saved a fair bit of ammo, but you live and you learn. Didn't take any damage. camera to sell. Look at all the resources. Alright, we're back in fighting condition again. That fast.
Entering Sector D3. Proceeding to the dive point.
I don't know how to break this yet. Maybe we will be coming back here after all? Don't exactly know. Oh, hi there. Get up off me. Turn you into giblets. Anybody else want to become giblets out here? Never mind, I wish I didn't ask, because there's enough of y'all to become giblets out here, and you're probably gonna get up. Wish I didn't do that now. I'm regretting everything right now. Because all signs is pointing to this is about to be a problematic area. They want me to go that way, so let's go this way. Oh, that's the way they want me to go, so let's actually go this way. Alright, so clearly extra resources and things in here, but probably problematic thing in here too. Close until further notice. For last call deliveries, contact me at Block 34, Apartment 29. Head you on out. Thank you for the resources. Needed that. Could have stayed in that room and would have been fine. Curiosity got you whacked. Playing aggressive music will get you arrested. Okay. Do not have the key. Must need like some bolt cutters or something. Yeah, where are you walking off to? Start trying to regenerate. Cocoon yourself and prepare to be stomped out. Time is up. But they like start talking about John Cena. Time is now. You can't see me. Like sheeps to the slaughter. Let's go back in here and explore. Almost certain something in there is going to be like, hi, how are you? Called it. Is acting like I don't understand tropes. Yeah, we low-key need these shotgun shells, so... Now, if I willingly burn that, will I get that resource back? We can't even burn it because we don't have the resource. Interesting. We'll have to come back for that. Calling it now. New encounter. For that to be there. Smarter than y'all. smarter than you. Okay, where did the other one's body go? So I can stomp it out. That was scraps. Oh. Hidden stash of supplies. Don't mind if I do. Although we need to like get the flamethrower stuff. Okay, we got it. All right, now we can go back and burn that. Don't get up. So we'll use that to get my health back. Grab that. Back to pool. Alright. We doing the things. In fact, I'll do the even smarter thing and make some ammo. So now we got ammo to spare. It's 3 a.m. right now. Though I am off, I do want to... Because I feel like that once we go inside here, it'll be like basically a checkpoint.
Target resided in flat number 48. Moving up.
Low-key expecting for there to be like a save point. Quite sure it's probably inside that room there. Called it. upgrade the handgun's firepower because I've been waiting to do that for a minute. I didn't know the shotgun could be charged. Okay. Got the core for the upgrade. Let's go upgrade something. Can't upgrade his resource limit. Alright, I think I've got myself set up in a good position. So one that I could save it on. Also, like, I don't like playing this game in widescreen like this. Alright, so I'm gonna stop it here. You know, it wasn't 4 hours, it's like 3.5 hours, but it's a good stopping point because, again, I'm off tomorrow. This gives me a chance to do things, get myself situated. We can do a bit longer stream tomorrow, but I just kind of want to go relax now because I don't like playing this game in full widescreen like this. I got to like figure out how to get it to not be widescreen. But thank y'all for being here, kicking it, hanging out and stuff. If you are new and have not already followed, please do hit the follow button. Check out my socials, which you can find right here. This will be turned into a VOD, so for those that want to see the game, I'm going to turn this into a play series on YouTube. We'll be back to this tomorrow. But yeah, all of that interactions and stuff should help out with the watch time. Again, the goal is to hit the 4,000 watch hours. I think last time I looked at it, we were like at 200 and something. Let me double check that right now. It says 214, so I'm quite sure it's probably closer because that was as of the 30th of August. So we're at, go figure, 216 as of the 30th of August. The infamous number. Shout out to CJ. So the goal is to up this by as much as possible. But like I said, hopefully by the end of the year, we'll be closer towards that 4,000. And the thing is that it's a cumulative. So as of whatever I had as of, what is it, September 4th of last year is cut off from the accumulation. So the more, it might not even be by the end of the year. It could be going into the next year. But the thing is that we got to get the watch hours up there, and it just kind of like adds up accordingly. So again, it's not impossible. Streaming does help out a whole lot. So the more of you guys that are like there on the YouTube side watching it, the better things will be. But yeah, there's a link to everything. You can find the link to the YouTube and all that stuff. Link to the Discord is right here. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm not sure what time I'll go live, but I'll more than likely be more live with more of this. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this widescreen taken care of because this is kind of throwing me off playing it like this. But yeah, let me see who is currently live so I can switch on over to somebody else. It looks like Anka is live, doing some stuff. I think J-Rock is still live. Yo, how many of them are freaking playing Night Rain right now? It's like 6 of them. What the heck? I can't tell if CJ is still alive. Like, I'm getting like a weird infinite looping error thing. I don't think he is. I think he ended. Let me see who else is currently live. I am probably going to send you guys on over to oh no. I see that Jeroni's live, but it looks like he's editing a video. So I think he's locked in on doing that. Anka is doing her Destiny 2 cosplay. If y'all were looking for more action, I'm gonna send y'all to J-Rock because he's currently doing Night Rain with like 5 people, it looks like. Well, 5 other people, him being the 6th person, which I didn't know that that game could be played with that many people, so I'm confused and intrigued. At any rate, I'm gonna go lay it down, clear my thoughts, clear my mind, and I will see y'all tomorrow with more Cronos. Not to be confused with Cronos. Yeah. Deuces.